Welcome to our virtual open house. My name is Eric Stalloch, and I am the SUPA Forensic Science instructor here at ESM. I'd like to share a little bit about this class with you and how you can see how your student is doing and let you know how they can get some help from me. So, what is this class? It is a Syracuse University college credit course that is taught here at ESM. Students who take this at Syracuse University on campus follow the same syllabus that we are doing here at the high school setting. And therefore, in order to receive college credit, they must register with Syracuse University through the registrar's office. Many of you may have already completed this process. If you have any questions, let me know, and I can put you in contact with the appropriate office at Syracuse who can answer your questions. One of the benefits financially for this course is that the students who are taking the same course right now on campus are paying 2,274 credit dollars per credit hour if they're paying full price, whereas students at ESM right now and other high schools are paying $115 per credit hour. And there is financial aid available also for those who need it. If you have questions about that, please let me know as well. The units that we are covering this year cover a whole range of topics that are very exciting, and you can see some of them here. A lot of fun are the blood spatter unit, the fingerprint unit, and so on, because they're very hands-on. And for those who are at home and unable to come in this year, we will have virtual simulations for some of these activities. Grading, 30% are exams and quizzes, 30% are labs, and the rest are the other types of assignments. For ESM's report card, there is a final exam that gets averaged in to the overall grade, and that is also a requirement through SU to have a final exam. And we will review for that and take that in course time. How do you know how your student is doing? I would check school tool. If it's a blank, then that means that it is something that has not been graded yet, so it is not technically due. If it's a 0, it means it's late. The student may still make that up, um, and they should do so as long as it's within the marking period. And if they have any questions about their grades at any point, uh, please encourage them to reach out and speak with me about any concerns that they have. And please, you do the same. I want to show you our Google Classroom because that is where everything is being posted, so you know what is happening. So here's my contact information, estalloch@esmschools.org, and that is the easiest way to get a hold of me. Looking at our Google Classroom, when students come in, the top left-hand corner will take them to a Google Meet, and so we can video conference as a class. What is occurring in the classroom is being projected at the front of the room on a big board for the students who are in person to see. It's being presented on the screen at home for those who are at home to see the exact same thing. And then I am on camera at the same time so that they can see how I am presenting that material. So it's not just my voice, but I am on screen as well. Looking at the classwork tab under this section, you'll see it's broken up by week with a date range, and then each week begins with an agenda. So for example, in week 3, here was our agenda. So if a student missed anything, this is how they would know what it was that we did that day in the class. And then it will tell them where to find these resources. In this case, it's a notebook. Here's an assignment is a Google Doc. Here is their textbook, and so forth. And it's posted for the entire week, including important dates and upcoming tests or quizzes. Underneath that in the classroom are all of those resources. So the notes are available for them at all times. They have a spiral brown green notebook, and in it there are blanks. So all of this information is already typed out for them except the words in red, and they fill those in as we have a class discussion or presentation about it. And so when this is all done, we have finished that segment. If they needed additional review on it or they missed a day, these slides are always available for them to get the notes filled in. Some things are a lab and they will turn them in digitally, and other things are just materials. But as you can see, each week begins with an agenda and all of the materials that are necessary matching that agenda, typically in that order. And then anything that is graded will appear in School Tool under the same name. And I hope that helps everybody to stay organized and to understand what is expected this year. If you have any additional questions, please let me know. And if your student needs help at any time this year, I am available. Please have them speak to me in person, send me an email, or contact me in whichever way is easiest for them. Thank you, and I look forward to working with your student throughout the year.